Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I'm back doing your November 2015 monthly tarot horoscopes. This is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in the lovely Lambie puff Scorpio. And I call every Scorpio a Lambie puff because they are dear, sweet souls. They have a stinger. This is true. But to me, they're sweet and endearing individuals. And so that's why. And I have a friend that I call Lamb, and he's a Lambie puff Scorpio. So, and at one point in time, I think all of my best friends, all of my close friends were Scorpios. So Scorpios are quite endearing to me and have a very special place in my heart. So so that's why I call all Scorpios Lambie puffs. So anyways, for those of you who are new to my channel, for the rest of you, my dear puffers, I just send you lots of love your way. So, and other signs are jealous. They're all jealous that I have a soft spot for Scorpios, but I mean, who doesn't? I mean, come on. So anyways, I am back doing my videos with my regular Shadowscapes deck, okay? And, I'm a little behind on getting these out to you. I am sorry I've kept you waiting, but I wanted to get them out yesterday too, but I didn't finish. So hopefully you'll forgive me for that. But if you haven't subscribed, if you are a new subscriber, definitely click the subscribe button, because then you'll get a notification in your email box that I have posted my videos, and I post videos twice a month, in the middle of the month and around the first of the month. So that way you'll know what's going on with me. And anyways, let's just see what we've got. I'm gonna lay out a spread here. All right, this is a really rockin' spread. Rockin'. I don't know why I'm using that language, but anyway. So again, this video is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon in Scorpio, and this is for the month of November 2015. Happy birthday, Scorpio! And yeah, let's just see what we get. Now. You've got an interesting spread here, because you got the star card in the center of everything, which is really awesome. Which means you're coming through a transition, a time of transition, but you're basically coming out the other side like healed. So it's almost like going from bad to better, okay? Or going from something that's been really tough to something really like easy. And getting better. This is healing. This is getting better. So if you haven't been well, or if you've been struggling, this is really bodes well for healing, things turning around, things getting better, money flowing in. This is also a deceased loved one that's female, that's around you. This is an older female, like a grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, that's around you in spirit. And this is also someone who, some of you are definitely psychic. I want to say you're definitely psychic. She is touching the stars, and she is, she's holding onto her skirt. So it's like, it's almost like the magician in that, like in the traditional tarot, it's sort of as above, so below kind of thing. And she's got her feet dipped into the water. So water is definitely your medium. So you may get messages in the shower. You may get messages if you're out at the beach, or if you're down at a river or pond or lake somewhere. Any place that there's water. Even if you just fill like a glass full of water and you sit with that glass, it's like a channel for you. So you need to start seeing it like that. A lot of you have that. I mean, Scorpios naturally have psychic ability. Pretty much every Scorpio I've met have natural intuition and psychic ability. This is also medium ability, having mediumship skills. So you might want to check out other mediums and take some classes if this is something that's new to you, okay? The thing that's kind of baffling me is you have the Eight of Wands, which is the wish card. I call it the wish card. She's making a wish on the dandelions. And I pulled two other cards for what you're wishing for, and it's not really making much sense to me. You got the Nine of Pentacles, which I see as usually you, male Scorpios. So if you're a Scorpio female, you may be wanting to hook up with a young male Scorpio or a young male Cancer, okay? That may be what you're wishing for. A friend of mine once told me never to waste your wishes on a guy. I always did. Every wish when I was younger, I'd get a flower and I'd wish on the guy, I'd pick the petals off and I'd make a wish, or I'd blow the seeds in the wind and make a wish on a guy. I don't know who doesn't. So I'm not going to sit here and be hypocritical and tell you not to waste your wish on this guy. But the thing about this Knight of Pentacles is a lot of times this Knight of Pentacles is very young and he's not committed and he just doesn't really want commitment and he's moved on. This is also the card about the journey, not the destination, and understanding, and maybe getting your goal, and maybe there's something you're wishing for, like a goal, there's something you have in mind that you want to achieve. You're trying to reach your goals. I feel like some of you are very young. Some of you are not as young, but some of you are. And so those of you who are younger, there's a goal or something that you're wanting to achieve, that you're going to achieve. Because you have the wish card, and the wish card always tells me that it's going to come true, it's going to come to pass. So for those of you who are really, really focused, the problem is you have to, at the same time, even though you're going to achieve this, you need to be very mindful and make stops along the way. Don't be, like some of you are, like I want to say ADD, where you're very, 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 very busy. This is spinning your wheels in a million different directions, and you don't really stop. You need to stop and smell the roses. Yes, you might hook up with this Knight of Pentacles dude, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, male. So maybe a Cancer combination. Sorry, well, it could be a Cancer combination, but it could be Scorpio combination with him. And so you may hook up with him, but it may also be a short thing. And so you might want to wish for something else, okay? And you also might hook up with him sort of in the winter time sometime, okay? I don't think November is like dead winter. I think December, January, February is winter. I'm getting more February and the February side for some of you, that this may happen, where this is the thing that's going to happen with this Pentacles dude, this Knight of Pentacles dude. If you're in a relationship, you have to be careful. If you're in a relationship with another Scorpio or Cancer, that this person hasn't moved on and that you're not kind of wishing for something that's already passed. Some of you may be wishing for him to come back, but the main thing is that I just feel like he's moved on. He's riding off into the distance. He's moved on. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, also, this is also baffling me because the Queen of Swords is showing up here, like to try to clarify what you're wishing on, okay? So if you're not wishing for this Knight of Pentacles person or to achieve some kind of goal, you're wishing for truth and honesty and loyalty and trust. And you are, and I'm getting a strong tingle on that. And you're going to get that. The truth is going to set you free, and the truth is going to come out at some point. You're going to have that, okay? So I feel like there's a part of you that wants to get to the heart of something, okay? And you're, Scorpios are the natural diggers. They're just the digger. They just dig. They dig for information. You don't want to get stuck in interrogation with a Scorpio, because a Scorpio will turn it around, okay? on you. So if you try to interrogate a Scorpio, the Scorpio will be very nice and courteous, but then suddenly you'll realize that you're answering the Scorpio's questions. And the Scorpio's trying to find out more about you, and the Scorpio's digging for information. And suddenly your whole life story will be out on the table, and you will have wondered, who was supposed to be doing the interrogating? You or them? So this is a card about information. Be careful who you trust, Scorpio. Be careful who you trust. I feel like there will be information that comes out that you will find out. There's something that you're going to discover. It's that you want to know. There is something that you want to know that maybe you're like you need to know. You feel like you need to know it, and you will get that information. Okay, you will. Come hell or high water, you will get that information. Basically. So that's what's going on in the center of everything. Now, you have the Five of Pentacles as the card in the distant past, which is the Miss Lonely Hearts. Worried, when are you going to find love? When are you going to meet Mr. Right? Are you ever going to have a family? All these things. And you're kind of, this is in the distant past. This is the ho-hum, okay? But I feel like, the card that you have in the immediate future is the family card. So, I think things are going to really turn around for you in November, okay? This is better. This bodes very well for you as far as for family. You may also be spending time with family because we have Thanksgiving as a holiday, but it's a national holiday here in the U.S. But this is also being this is the negative mindset of looking and wishing and hoping for and longing for, love and a family, okay? This is the positive aspect of that, okay? Of, instead of longing for it, you're making it. Okay, some of you may be getting pregnant. I feel like some of you are adopting children. This is a very strong, or spending time with your family, spending time with your kids. This is just very strong family time. So it's a positive, it's a turnaround for you, positive turnaround. You do have the Six of Pentacles in the recent past, which is spending a lot or having a relationship where there's some there's resentment. You're not equal in the relationship. Someone makes more than you do. This is very classic where the guy makes, and I'm just saying this is very cliche too, okay? I'm not saying this is the case in every situation, but say the guy makes is the sole breadwinner. He's bringing home the bacon, and the wife makes half of what he makes, and she's living off of what he's bringing home. There's resentment a lot of times on behalf of the guy because all of his money is getting spent. A lot of times the female goes and takes that money and spends it on whatever, and there's resentment. The guy feels like he's not getting whatever his share should be out of the relationship. There's resentment. Now, I am not sexist at all, so this may be a guy-guy relationship. This may be a girl-girl relationship. And this may be where the female brings home the bacon and the guy is the one that's not, either he doesn't have a job or he's not making the money. There's inequality in the relationship and it leads to resentment. And that was what's going on in the recent past. For those of you who are single, you definitely need to watch your spending. But this is also start of a new business. I always forget. There's so many elements to this card. But this is also can be starting a new business, putting a lot of energy into either your own business or start a startup business. Okay. And I need to pause this for a minute. I'll come back.